with Bejan, who runs Artisan Talent. Can you tell me, what is it to be a freelancer? What does that even mean?
Well, a freelancer can be two things. One, you could have your own job and you're looking for freelance work, or you truly are a freelancer, and that means really an independent contractor, that you're somebody that's on your own and you're looking for work.
Okay, so this is sort of, if you will, the opposite of a 9-to-5 grind job.
Yes.
This is getting a sort of a project by project. What sort of projects would you get as a freelance? How long might they last?
Generally speaking, a freelance project, it can be a day, or it could be a week, or you can sign a contract, if you're lucky, for about 6 months to a year.
Okay, so that's the longest that you can sort of get.
Generally speaking.
And what kinds of freelance disciplines are there? I mean, I know of, say, freelance design, maybe freelance writing. What are some of what's the gamut? What's the range?
The range can be, it's very wide. It's a wide range of talent, depending on what you're looking for. You can be a freelance copywriter, you can be a freelance photographer, of course, graphic designer, web designer, developer, or even an IT person.
Okay, cool. And how do you even begin? I mean, do you have to go to college? Can you get an online course? What do you need to sort of get set up?
Well, in the business that we're in, you really do have to get a college degree. We really do expect people to have that background, because our clients are really looking for people that have that experience.
Right.
However, there are universities, of course, there are 2-year degrees you can go with, or you can just have experience on the field.
So get up, learn Photoshop, start freelancing.
I wouldn't do it that way, but that can happen.
It's possible.
Right.
Okay, cool. And what sort of projects, what sort of work would you be looking to get? And that's a pretty generic question, but what sort of projects would you be, what's a great project look like?
For a freelance designer, I'd say a great project would be that you're working for a design firm, a large design firm, and they're working on a project that's really going to be a business B2B or B2C type of project, and you're coming in and being the creative director or helping out on a pitch. Those would be exciting jobs to be on. Okay,
cool. And let's move on from design to, say, copywriting or writing. Right. What would a great gig look like there?
Great gig would be that you're working on an SEO project, or you're doing a blog, or you're working on a white paper, or even, it could be even on a presentation type of an assignment.
Okay, cool. So sort of creatively fulfilling stuff.
Yes.
And this is the million-dollar question. What's the kind of range here financially we're looking at? Is this $10 an hour? Is this $100 an hour? Is it $1,000 an hour? I don't really know.
Right,
What's the range?
Obviously, depending on your experience and what you're willing to take, I'd say on the low end say a production person, who doesn't have that much experience, maybe they have 2 years out of college, can at least get $25 an hour.
Okay.
And up to $150 an hour. So it really depends on your experience level.
Wow, that's a mad range.
It is, yeah.
So people who are at that 150 level, what do they look like?
Well, these are experienced people. They're going to have 10 to 15 years of experience. They may have worked at the top agencies, or they've worked at major corporations, and they've decided to make a switch in their career and become a professional freelancer. Okay,
cool. And what motivates people, especially with that kind of experience, to go freelance versus, say, trying to get themselves a 9-to-5?
Well, I think in a candidate-driven market, the way it is now, I mean, if you're talented, you really can have more choices. You can opt to decide to be a freelancer, or you can do the 9-to-5 grind. But I'd say as a freelancer, you really have a choice. You can pick the projects that you want to work on if you have that talent.
Okay, so it's kind of about creative freedom.
Yes.
I like how you called it the 9-to-5 grind. All right, cool. So obviously the biggest question, and the only one remaining, is how do you even get a freelance gig? If you're just out there looking, where do you even start?
It's not easy. Obviously you can start with your own referral network, the people that you know, go to networking events. You can, of course, go online. You can go to Google and search and see what happens. You can register yourself with other crowdsourcing type of companies.
Right, like 99designs.com or something like that.
Yes, or Freelance or something like that.
Okay.
And then hope for the best.
All right, cool. So now the obvious question then, you guys do run this agency, Artisan Talent. So let's say I wanted to sign up with you guys. What's the difference going to be there?
Well, the difference is that you really do get assigned to what we call a talent representative, and that is someone that actually will interview you face-to-face and will get ideas to what your skill sets are, get to know who you are, what you're looking for in your career, and we will try to help you find the best match for you.
Cool. And I mean, my understanding is you go out, find the gig for me, You kind of deal with the paperwork, even get me paid.
Right.
It's pretty much a full service deal. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we do have account managers that go out on the field, and they're doing everything that a freelance person, creative or digital person, doesn't want to do.
Right.
So we have people that are making the cold calls. We're going to networking events. And of course, being in the business as long as we have, which is now 25 years, we really have a good reputation, and we have ins to many large corporations that a freelance talent on their own wouldn't have access to.
All right, cool. So it does sound like a bit of a no-brainer. As a creative person,
Right.
I know which one I would want to
Right,
do.
right.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for all of your advice on how to
Sure.
be a freelancer. I appreciate it.
No
and let's
problem.
move on. We're going to go deeper into some of the other different disciplines
Okay.
as we emerge.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
Thank you.